Oh, hey, we're back.
Welcome back to the playthrough where we get Trav to dance for us like a monkey.
Dance! Dance!
I couldn't find
I
the
don't know why
portal.
I'm laughing like that. God. It's scary, dude. You nearly broke the game again.
Oh
Game's
god.
buckling under its own weight.
If it crashes again, I'm gonna laugh.
You know, it's kind of apt that we're recording this during Bethesda's QuakeCon stuff, huh?
Dude, it's Friday the 13th.
Well, not anymore, for me.
Oh yeah, it was
It is for
yesterday,
me.
yeah. Didn't they announce that they're having like an actual like Quake section as
Yeah,
well?
which they've never actually done before.
So it might be that we're getting a new Quake
Oh,
game
that's pretty.
in the vein of these.
So the official Quake website, watch this be like poorly dated.
Yeah. It'll be like the original Doom LP where it's like, hey, you excited for Eternal to come out?
Yeah.
And it got delayed.
But on the website, it mentions a revitalized edition of Quake.
So like a
we're talking
remake?
About. Not entirely sure. My immediate thought is that they're going to be doing a re-release, kind of like the Doom re-releases they did recently. Which would be good.
Yeah.
Those games desperately need it. Like, if you try to run Quake on PC, without like just downloading it straight from Steam, you need to download a handful of community patches to make it work.
And to be fair,
Yeah.
even like the most recent one, Quake Champions, it's not a good one to run. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, it's not that well optimized.
Isn't that one like Unreal trying to pretend to be id Tech as well?
I believe so. That one was produced by Saber Interactive, which is like a Russian studio to my knowledge. And for a
Yeah.
while I think, and this is just going off of what I heard, they didn't have a lot of communication with id Software when making it.
Explains a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
There was a period where the game was the game wasn't receiving updates for a while, and a lot of people were wondering why, and then they found out it's because the team basically abandoned the game to work on a World War Z game.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then that game got canceled, and then suddenly updates started coming back. Also, we
Oops.
got Blood
Also,
Punch
yeah.
now.
Blood Punch. We didn't mention this last part either, but contextual enemy weaknesses.
Yes,
you have to
which
use a
is
certain gun.
awesome.
I think it's awesome. There's only one case where I think that I don't think it's as cool because like I like the idea that you can make every encounter easier by using the correct weapon, but you can still kind of get through everything.
Yeah.
And the most egregious one I've learnt to handle, but man, I know everybody has a
Oh my god, I
moment
love it.
talking about that one though. Yeah, little Arachnotron, he's amazing. That's one of the ones I actually did find.
I can't wait
Still,
to
the
forget
best- the
all of
best one,
these
though,
when
is
I
still
actually
the-
get around to playing it.
God,
Oh yeah.
that's how it goes.
I mean, to be fair, Trav, you are
alright,
going
he's just
through it
gone.
incredibly quickly, and I'm like, where the fuck is he?
Oh,
And he's on the highest difficulty as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
the best
I'm on
part.
Nightmare. Eh.
Meanwhile, I'm playing it on like the medium difficulty all the time because that's just where I have the most fun with it.
That's the best glory kill animation, by the way. The one where
Yeah,
you
where you
donk
just
his head
knock
back
his
in.
head into his fucking
Just
sternum.
bonk. It's the best on the zombie as well because
In
you,
the very first E3 presentation for the game, they showed that glory kill, and it made like a squeaky toy sound.
oh my god. The sound design in this game's fucking excellent. Though. Like even like
Oh,
when you get a
absolutely.
headshot on a tiny zombie, the boop.
Yeah, that was also
Like-
one thing that was kind of controversial too when it came out. People didn't like the headshot sound.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
I like it. I mean, it's a satisfying pop, and it's like
Yeah.
I know what I did when I hear that sound.
Yeah, it's part of, like, you know, feedback.
Yeah,
That shit's important.
especially in a game this fast.
Yeah. Like I will take easily recognizable like sound cues rather than realistic sound cues if it helps the gameplay experience.
Absolutely.
And that's why I'm
And
okay.
hey, that's
why
that's
I'm one of
not
those
everyone's
people that's
cup of
okay
tea.
with hit markers as well. Hit markers
yeah.
are like one of those things that's really good for like feedback, especially if they've got a good noise to go along with them.
I mean, for me, I don't really even need a sound with them. Like, as long as I could see them, easy. Though, I mean,
As long as there's some
sound
kind of
cues aren't
feedback.
bad either.
Like, I know it's, probably not the best time to mention anything Activision related, but, like,
God.
the fact that every Call of Duty game has, like, a set way of doing hit markers and, having really satisfying noises for, like, hitting people and stuff is, it goes a long way towards the experience of the game. It's one of the reasons why I prefer COD to, like, Battlefield,
you
for
want to see how
instance.
you're not supposed to do this? Oh, I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you weren't meant to do it that way.
I was correct.
Oh wait,
So
no, it
if
did
you the punch is really weird in this game, where if you let go of any direction that you're holding, the auto target I'll have to go back for that. The auto target kicks in, like if you're not inputting any directions. Like if you're holding forward, you'll just keep going forward. But if you just press the melee button without inputting a direction, it just kind of goes for the closest thing in front of you, which lets you punch through the chains. You're not supposed to be able to
I
do
keep
that.
forgetting, the auto aim, and like I assume if you turn off the auto aim in the settings, it stops doing that.
Why do you keep punching the dog?
It's funny.
Yeah, because you got to pat the dog.
What
So,
the dog
the
doing?
reason I'm doing that is because the dog has strangely unique particle effects on it if you punch him in certain scenes.
Huh.
And it plays a kind of... I don't think it's a unique sound, but it's a sound that's not supposed to play when you punch something.
I swear, officer, I was
my
doing
God.
it to see his particle effects.
Oh shit, we've got to change the skin.
Oh, you're right. I'll do that next part.
Hey, third-person cutscenes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love this edition. So, I think that first-person cutscenes are great, depending on the game. Like, I'm not sure if you would call them cutscenes, but like in Half-Life, how story moments are told to you in first person. Like, that's good.
Yeah.
And it
I mean,
helps
I'd
the
call
type
it
of
as
game
such
that it's
because
trying
it
to
locks
be.
you in a room, usually.
Yeah. I guess interactive cutscenes, because you can move around.
Yeah, you can hide in the ceiling in Kleiner's lab.
But, yeah, exactly. But, I mean,
Covenant.
with a game...
Microsoft purchase incoming.
Dude, he has no balls.
Oh my god, you're right.
Same.
But with a game as wacky as the story they're trying to tell with Doom Eternal, like, we didn't need first-person cutscenes. Plus, it really emphasizes Doom Guy's personality, just with his body language. I mean, it's a simple.
Which I mean,
it's
they did
simple
that pretty
body
well
language, but
in 2016, though.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
even like I took only the necessary measures, and like what I did was for the betterment of mankind. He just punches the fucking screen, looking at the deaths.
yeah.
No, not even that, but it's like for the betterment of mankind, he looks down at the dead body at his feet and goes, oh, yeah, alright then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. But there you go. They do a lot of that here as well.
Yeah.
You still get a lot of semi. Oh, bunny! Ooh. Daisy.
There's
Those have all been confirmed to be hallucinations, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't think that they gave it any story thought when they put it in, and that was just
Yeah.
Hugo's idea of, like, they're hallucinations. Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean to kill him. Not with, okay, I didn't mean to kill him with that punch.
He was coming right at me. It was self-defense, I swear.
Doom Eternal pacifist run.
God.
God.
Going through and going, oh god, oh jeez, every time you kill a demon.
Ow.
Oh, God. Doom Guy, voiced by Justin Roiland.
I hate that.
Be incredible, though. It's either that or you get a Death Stranding sequel with Justin Roiland as the main character, one or the other.
Oh, I don't like that either.
Oh, jeez, there's a little baby on me.
Dude, Death Stranding feels like something from the interdimensional cable, to be fair.
Yeah. Just Norman Reedus and a baby.
Very good game, if you ask me, though. Like, I genuinely
I still need to give it a
loved
proper crack.
Like, you need to prepare for Kojima-isms. Like, it's still fucking a movie at a lot of points.
Review when?
Oh my god, you're going all in for this, hey? Normally I just wait for them to come to me and then I use them as like
That's what I used to
grapple
do.
points.
But then I found out I could just go at them.
Go!
Go.
The Kako
Alright, let's,
Demon's literally
upgrade
watching
this.
you defy gravity to get to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have the brain capacity to know what's going on. It's okay. Ah, fuck.
The fuck? How was he double jumping?
Dude, I don't think I have the brain capacity to comprehend what's going on in this game right now.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might not be the most friendly playthrough for first-timers, but that's okay.
That's fine. Also, yeah, this feels like this wasn't supposed to be here, especially considering the pre-release cutscenes and a cutscene later in the game.
I really feel like the plasma rifle was supposed to be given to you in Mars Core.
Yeah.
They accidentally put it here for
give
testing.
No, I mean, I think that it's good for where it is for game pacing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also like... I mean, to be fair, none of the weapons are really given to you in a ceremonious manner, except for, like, the super shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck just did a ton of damage to me.
Oh. You're gonna see a oh.
Now, the real question, though, Trav. Would
Yeah.
you think it'd be a good idea for a future game to have, whenever you pick up a weapon, Doomguy just Fortnite dances?
Oh, absolutely.
He flosses with the guns.
And then every time he finishes an arena, he, like, bends over to dab, but it's in first person. So, like...
Wait, doesn't Quake Champions have a dab emote?
No. There's no emotes.
Hey,
in dab
yo.
or no emotes in dab. I said the wrong thing. No emotes in Quake Champions, to my understanding.
Okay. Gonna have to bust out SFM for that one.
There is, however, emotes in Doom 2016 multiplayer.
Oh yeah, I forgot that 2016 even had multiplayer, if I'm being honest.
I mean,
I also forget this game has multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, Doom 2016 had that map maker. What was it? Snap Map, I think it was called?
Yeah, Snap Map.
Does this game have that on there?
Nope. I wish it did, kind of. I did not care for how it was handled in 2016, unfortunately. It was running off of an older build of the game, which didn't feel nearly as polished. And in my opinion, it kind of sullied a lot of the gameplay in it.
I'm a bit real, dude. Like, the fact that, like, the original Doom games, like, one of the big thing about them is the community who made custom mods and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that there's been such an emphasis on, you know, not... There's, like, not really any modding capabilities for these games. Not as much as, like...
Yeah, they're very closed gardens.
Yeah. It just,
Yeah,
I don't know, if it just feels like Bethesda just, or whomever, just not getting it, I guess.
Yeah. From my understanding, I'm not sure what the best way to say this is without getting in trouble, because I know people at Bethesda now. Let's see. Around the time id Software got bought out by... so it got bought by Bethesda, and then Bethesda got bought by ZeniMax, I think? And it was around the time Bethesda got bought by ZeniMax is when they stopped giving out modding tools for their games. So,
which I guess makes sense, because, like, you want to be able to create all the content for your game yourself. You don't want to...
Well, that's the thing. I get it. Trust me, I do, because, like, you really don't want, like, you know, stuff like what's happened to, like, Skyrim and all of its not safe for work mods kind of being the image of the game, I guess. But, like, even having just, like, a closed, like, area for modding and stuff where they have to approve the mods that go up on their, like, you know, page or whatever, kind of like how Skyrim Special Edition and Fallout 4 do it. Like, I feel like that would have been a much better idea, where you can just have people making custom maps for, you know, for the game, and have ones that the developers will specifically endorse, you know?
Yeah. And from what I've seen, there are mods for for Eternal, and whoa, where was the particle for that? They have been making a lot of improvements from it, but they're all doing it with their own tools, nothing official.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen, like, Hugo has said that he's for mods. It just depends on what the company wants.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that. I'm just going off of memory, and memory is a fickle thing.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I mean, even just a decent map maker, you know.
Yeah, and I know, like, recently people have been able to make, like, custom enemies. Oh, okay. First death, kind of.
Oh.
But there was a mod, I'm forgetting what it was called, but a recent Doom Eternal campaign mod that added custom enemies and shit. However, like, no one's been able to find out how to, like, inject their own models into the game, so they can only work with what's there. Hopefully that's a line that gets crossed. I know that recently sound mods were finally a thing, and I found out about it by a mod for the hammer that replaces it with the reverb fart. Yeah.
Just that's incredible.
I don't know.
Wish you could use the hammer in this mode.
It's one of those things
well.
that, because I hang around like with you quite often and in your like Discord and stuff, I do see that the community for this game is fucking great, to be fair. And it's one of those things that, like, knowing that, you know, proper mod support would have given said community, like, a lot of longevity past the game's release. And I don't know.
I say give it a couple years. We'll probably have someone build, like, proper mod loaders and stuff at some point.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a matter of time.
Hopefully.
Also, I'm surprised you picked the microwave beam, because I always go for the heat blast. Like, I've got
Dude, the
so much
microwave
use out of
beam
that
is
heat blast.
amazing. Not really so much this early in the game. But basically, the microwave beam, when you use it, it stuns everything.
Yeah, I found it good on console, because it negates some of the aiming problems I had with the game.
A lot of the reason why I love it so much is because when you're in a tense arena and you need to focus on one guy, you can just sort of tickle him a bit with the plasma, or with the microwave beam, and then that's enough for them to go like, oh, I'm stoned.
Oh.